Welcome to Serpent Visionary Oracle. Have a beautiful pick-a pile here. So much is moving, changing, happening around us. I'm back on the reading table for you after a little bit of a break. And as you can see, there are world cards here represented in your choosing, as this is the card that I've been seeing in almost everybody's reading I've been doing lately. And if it hasn't been the world, it's been the Hierophant. Get out, that dude. That dude's been popping up everywhere too. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do a part 2, Hierophant, but it's like the Hierophant, the world, judgment amongst the aces as well. I would say the Ace of Wand and the Sword are tied. They're all kind of even, but the World card is the one that's popping up everywhere in everyone's reading. So what is happening in your world? What will your choice reveal? Here's World card number 1, also paired with the beautiful Smokey Quartz. This is the second world card of the choice, and it's paired with this copper object thingy. I don't know, that's what the table picked. So that's choice 2. Here's the third world card here. It's very glossy, as you can see the reflections, and it's paired with the green pistachio calcite. I love calcite. I love the way it feels. Take a closer look at this world card. Look at this tribe here. And choice 4. Check out this zany world card. And it is paired with the little cave, the little Geode cave here. See if I can capture any sparklies. It's very sparkly inside. And this is choice 4. See you at your choice after a little talk, a little intro. So the world. Yeah, that's the card that has been dominating the table. Along with the Hierophant. Seeing a lot of the Hierophant. I'm seeing a lot of the Judgment card as well. Justice. Along with the Mighty Aces that I've been talking about for, over a year straight now. But there are pretty much, they're even in what aces show up in the table. Some have 3, some have all 4. But a lot of us are in the receiving. But anyways, I wanted to talk about the world here. Because when I'm seeing the same card pop up and everyone's reading practically, same cards. So, since last pick a pile, and since last time I posted a video here, I've been post ayahuasca ceremony. And this time, medicine said to rest. And she really meant it. And it's been really sweet. But it's, as like the snake sheds. When it's time to come out of the skin, it is. But they don't just like do this overnight, like quick. They take their time. They take as the serpent's timing. Each serpent's different. I've had various amounts of snakes, so I do know about the process, and they do appear dead. They even have this glaze that has, dead body colors. It's not really pleasant, but they're just doing their thing, as a lot of people out there are as well. Really going deep this time. When I'm seeing the world, I mean, what long ass journey have you been on? And you can think of a few areas right now. I know I can. I could give you a few good 2 or 3, 4, 5. No, but I do have a top 3 for sure. I can think of right now. It's just, what level are you, or what have you done to complete this journey that's like, feels like it's taken forever, where you've been from that was then and this is now, and or remnants are still dying and we're still trimming and experiencing these littler deaths, which are very, very minor compared to what has gone down in the past, I'm sure. Or maybe not. I don't know. But I do have some interesting piles here. So each one is a very interesting vibe and version of the world card in the tarot. Oh, and in fact, I am a reader that does live readings. You can book one-on-one with me. It's live, one-on-one, just like I talk to you, I can see you eye to eye on whatever video platform. I do several. And there is a promo that I have. I've been having it grow, where there's an Amazon wish list and also an ESTY registry, which is also a form of a wish list. And you can see the decks that are on the wish list, card by card, on the playlist area of the channel. So maybe you want the deck too. So look through there. So if you send a deck and or decks, you receive a reading from me. So, and particularly with that deck as well. So I get to break it in with, the whole win-win, give. It's a beautiful promo that I like keeping there for a while. I don't know how long I'll do it, but there it is. And thank you to the last sister who blessed the reading table. It was an absolutely stunning deck. I'll be doing flip throughs also. I'll catch up with everything. So getting back to that, I've been at rest mode, and that meant a lot. I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just here because I've been observing. I've been listening. What's the rest about? Well, I know for myself what it is. Thus the piles. Let's see what kind of vibes show up today. Can't wait to flip them on over. So, yeah, the rest was really beneficial. It did me well. I'm still in that type of a mode I figure I'd get a video in before the year's over. Solstice was beautiful. All the moons and whatever's happening with astrologies and retrogrades and this and I don't know. All I know is I tap into the vibes and look at how I say that the light went, wah, told you. The timing out there, because I can't see the sun or the clouds, what they're doing. It's been overcast and not, and it's back and forth, and it's a lovely array of natural lighting here. So anyways, I want to get into the images. Sounds good to me. So thank you everybody for your gifts, and yeah, just thank you so much for sharing. And you know how my readings are. I have fun. So yeah, let's get into the images. Okay. Trace one again was the Smokey Quartz. And now that the sun is hitting the table, I can shed some light and you can see how beautiful this is. I don't know if it picks it up so much, but so we have this particular world card. So pretty, right? I mean, I vibe with the sea turtle. What is the oracles underneath? Oh, okay. There. See, now that I've rearranged things on the reading table, as you can tell, if you followed in the past, what is this? Oh, okay. I like this dude. Okay, so the front line right here in Oracle, and I'll be shuffling tarot live, but let's get a nice close-up here before I go into it. And as you know, if you follow the channel, I'll be returning to the images at the end. And then you'll get to see what I was looking at. Look at these. Just like gaze into that. Let me see if I can put them together so there's no crease like a puzzle. There we go. Okay, let's flip some tarot. First, I'm going to tap into the Oracle card here, which I love this and adore this deck. I always go back to it when I want to do really in-depth. I like to have no words, symbols, numbers of any kind. That's my ultimate deck. When I want to get in depth with an inquiry, especially when I'm seeing a lot of world cards, I want to know what it is that's completing or what you've been through. There has been some stories. And this one is something else that I'm picking up on. First off, there's a lot of voices here. There has been a lot of blockage in the voice in the past. There's also been some listening, from real within listening. Like the type of listening that you're afraid to say or do because of whatever you think the outcome's going to be, or whatever the concern's going to be from whatever you have said or your actions about it. when in fact it's going to be the most liberating thing, isn't it? I love the Smokey Quartz. Just that. It's smoky. We called it smoky. As when people smudge or you burn a stick of incense. It moves energy, it fragrances the energy, it moves stank out, it has spirits move, it does a lot, you know? The smoking, the smudging, the puro when you light the tobacco. So that as we inhale and exhale from the rip I just took, same thing. I think about what I'm out as well as what I am breathing in, which is divine. Let me tell you it's divine. Okay, so this has to do with your voice. It's been quite the mountain to climb to find your voice. It's kind of like when the alien bursts out of the belly and you can see the transparency, the skin before it just busts out. So what you're saying, you had to stop. A no more. There's a line that was crossed, a boundary that was hit, whatever it was for you. And you are in so of a freeing vibe. Because this world card, anytime I see a turtle, it hits home. So you're like you're returning home. You're returning to something very, very endearing to you, very passionate or very of the heart like no other. And it's your turn to return to it. But you had to have found your voice to say so, to make it so, to pave the way for yourself. And there's an increase of self-confidence here. There's an increase of self-worth for sure. It's so funny. There's a real big... There's a dick right in smack in the middle of this card, and it's smoking. It's kind of like a big dick energy card. I'll show it to you. Like I want to throw some tarot in. See what your world's about. So far, it's been quite the process, quite the learning, quite the harsh lessons to get to stand for yourself, to become that boldness you've always wanted to be. It's like you bursted out, or you've had situations enough where you just said enough, and all of a sudden, boom, like volcanoes erupt to, like, you know, they couldn't have seen it coming. And you're grinning. You're grinning really big. Oh, it's kind of mischievous, you know? But there's this like dick card right here poking at me, so I want to have funny. I swear it's right there. I mean, if you want a comparison, I can... When I flip the camera over, you're going to see what I mean. Oh, I don't know what I did with these. Oh, I'll read this a little bit further. Okay, tarot. Oh, the cards got crazy. All right, try not to do that, but it happens. Okay, that means it's wanting to be read that way. And then you can see what I mean. Like these cards are just they do whatever they want. They get you crazy. Anything else swiping? I might get another deck out as well, but this one I wanted to just break it open. Okay. So here's the vibe. This is the vibe of a blockage or a very high and treacherous climb with your relationship about monies. And I love what your world card's about. Oh, water's life. Because there's really big dick energy here. And it's kind of like, I see you. It may look like my eyes are closed, but I see you. And you know what, bitch? My eyes are closed because I see with this right here. And I don't have to say a word, but you're bursting out of that. Now you're bold and have something to say. So what's here is like this 9 of Pentacle is kind of tipsy. So you're okay. It's not like you're wiped out. It's not like right now, currently. Currently, there's a shift going on, and I know you're aware of the process of the shift. Because in the past, there's a 10 Pentacle down, and also the 10 of Swords, which is also in the same vibe that it's moving its way out. Like it's no longer like the story or leading the show of the day. You know, it's not starting the vibe of the day. You know, you've been done a long time ago. Like you've been real done a long time ago. And the stress, all that mental, all that mental heaviness from all these truths that came at you too. Out of it was like blood family happens. But something was stripped here so you can rebuild. Similar to like a Tower card, but it's a little bit more pride oriented or learning to stand for yourself oriented. Because you're okay. You're well-ish, you know, you're okay, you're making it through, you're on your way home, you already said no, you know, you got that boost of the self-confidence in your, you know, the self-worth, and you know, the big dick energies here, which you sit and go, it's a real funny card, it's very shape-shifting, this one right here, this particular one, it's very shape-shifting. Look, you could even see it from here. Look, see? See, look, there's a dick right there in the fucking middle. But you're going to see it really well when I put the camera on it. I love big dick energy cards. It's like a fuck you. It really is. It's like a fuck you. And like, them thinking, or if it had anything to do outside yourself, them thinking that, you know, you weren't seeing things because they thought your eyes were closed, but what you were really doing was really seeking. And your eyes have been open, but when they look, you close them so you're quick. That's a really interesting game here. Because there's not any heart stuff. It's all mind. This. But you see here, you're freeing yourself. This is what this world thing's about. You have a page of a sword here. So I told you it was about your voice even before the tarot flip here. This page here has, you know, you have good ideas. They just haven't been heard. This is the beginning of you stepping up and being bold. Or maybe it's something that's absolutely not a territory of yours and you're stepping into something very, very new. But you're bold enough to say, fuck it, I'm going to do it because it's freeing and this is what I choose. Because whatever you're choosing here, or how you're getting out of this mentality and mess here, is that you're choosing something with authority. Like you're taking a fucking stand. There's a mighty 2-1 here. I love that card. So that's what the world's bringing you. Your world card's about the voice. I'm leaving some pretty heavy, dominant mental vibes. You've chosen to say no to that. Whether you've had to give the chop to people, maybe it took an argument. Hey, those can be fun. I'm not saying go pick a fight. I'm not saying violence. I'm not saying anything like that. But sometimes when you stand up to people, sometimes when you do, they back off out of the respect, like, hey man, she fucking stood up to me, sweet. Kind of like that response. I don't know. It's that kind of a vibe. That's all I'm saying. I just read what's here. But this is what I'm getting. You'll see. It really does match with the Oracle card and this whole vibe here. Because the Smokey Quartz is just that. What I just said. With that said, let's see the images now, shall we? Let's see I'll show you, I'll speak more when I flippy-do the camera. Okay, that's what I'm looking at the table. So let me zoom in again real quick. So again, this is like the going home type of world card. Like really going home. Something that hits really the heart here. Okay? You can gaze into these images and have them mean anything you'd like. That's why I show them to you. These have no meanings. This is a purely one of the most truest oracle decks I've seen that are out there. Gaze and see what it is here for you. Okay, let's get into the deck part. Now, do you see it? It looked like, where's my pointy thingy here? Okay, hold up. Okay. So here's the head right here blowing out steam. See, you can see it now. It looks, just don't look at the eyes. Just look straight in here and gaze. See, it's right here. Although look into the eyes. Now you can see where it has the effect like they're closed. This person, I can see where this person's eyes are closed. Because you can always paint eyes. I've seen it. Drag queens do a lot of that type of work. It's amazing. So it appears like, you know, it's very shape-shifting. But see what you see. Check this out. This image is very interesting. It's like, kind of, what do you see? Anyways, on the tarot side of things, this is what it looks like. So, you know, you're okay. But you took a hit with the ego as well. It took a big hit. Because there ain't no cups on this table. Although this bitch right here has her heart open and she's happy because she spoke the truth. And look at what it stirred up. It's all in the sacral root in the core. And she just bared it. Her heart's open. Big dick energy. Anyways, you get the picture. So anyhow, what's interesting is the 10 of the Pentacle is upside down now. So is this ish, and so is this ish. It's not really reversed or upside down. It just tells me you're in the process of this getting off the ground, and you stood for it. You're standing for something here for yourself. You're standing what? Where are you standing up on top of? The fucking world here. This is definitely world vibes. It so matches. So let's pay attention to this. I'll drop this down so we can look at the power 3 here. So you know what you're in the process of. Maybe it's money recovery. You gave your power somewhere that, boy, oh boy, fucked with your head for sure. But then you dropped down to your heart and you found the truth. Somewhere you found the truth, because this sword right here, to me, swords are, you know, harsh truths. I know he's a page because you're young at finding your voice, or you're returning to your voice, or something's new here about your voice and your mindset, and or, hey, whatever your true dream or wherever you're rebirthing to next. I love this 2 of 1 card. Their glossies is going to have some glare. Okay. So this is powerful. Hey, when the world card is on the table, the next step is day by day. It was a very big, that was then, this is now. It's kind of like all would need is the Fool card, which is a lot of, it's happening. So if you'd like to have a one-on-one reading and go further, because this hits home and you want way more details, it gets a lot of fun when it's one-on-one details. You know how to get in touch with me. Info's below. But yeah, I'll end with the power cards here. Much, much love. It's not easy maneuvering. All that came at you. Salud. See you next time. This is paired with this thing here. Suppose these little things that take out negativity energies or something like that. So this is what's underneath this particular world pile. Okay, let's put this up here a little bit. Let's move this up. Put this over here. So underneath here is that's always been a favorite of mine in this deck. Oh, shit. Woohoo! Oh, magical. Oh, I love this image right here. If you're looking at this and you're going, yeah, that seems about right. I can relate. It's actually really, really beautiful. It's such a beautiful imagery, especially this one. Okay, let me flip some tarot. But yeah, let me show you what this is closer up. It's so amazing. It's very playful. To me, this is like my singing portal and my artist portal and creativity portal. And this is like, oh, it's just so beautiful. And this is like so full of party and celebration and all these different, oh, it's like party portals. Okay, let me flip the camera. Wow, this is so much fun. So much fun to feel this vibe. It's so much fun to feel this vibe. This is a fun world file. Let's see what's going on here. Because automatically this object, I don't know the correct name for this type of thing. But you that are watching probably know more about this than me. You know, it's what's in these, like pyramid things. You know, pyramid things like this, and they'll have this one doesn't have one. One of these does. There's a lot. There's one that has a coil thing too. Oh, here it is. This one. Yeah, it has this like, this. See how Buddha has that in the middle, whatever this is called. But when I feel it, it's like very grounding, and it's interesting that it has a spiral. Just like these two images. What's the chance of that? I swear this table's so much magic. Ooh, let's see what the spirals are about. Because even the world card is depicted like this. So you have like 1, 2, 3, 4 spirals in a row, and then you have a lot of orbs and portals with this, you know, particular explosion of celebration here. Let's add some tarot, see what shows up. This is an amazing vibe. Ooh. I like bathing in this vibe. Okay. Let me see a couple more shuffles here. And, oh, so there's some already here. Let's see. Anything else? We have a little story here. Okay, opening it up. Star, Queen of the Wands, and the 7 Wands. Ooh, very fiery, very goal-oriented, very beyond reaching for the stars. It starts up with the start, and this is in motion already. So you're very aware, High Priestess. 6 Cup, taken care of. Hermit, yes, going within. After what? The fucking Tower. After all that. So most people that are getting worlds, there's been Tower moments, like 3 Swords. There's all kinds of different ways it's been showing up on the table. What you know, everybody has been through. This vibe here has the feeling of you're in receiving mode. There's play here, and there's fun here. There's no anything opposing coming at you. Only that I see this Tower card here, yes. But Tower card with me here in this position after a Hermit card and being so taken care of here with the 6 Cup. There's a lot of, I want to say romance, like corny, like the world is. That's interesting. That's at the bottom of the deck. Which is also a give-take card. You have a 6 of cards. Since it was noticed, I'm going to put that here because that's not a accident. What I do with my mannerisms on the table, We'll put that there because that's not an accident. See, Tower cards, you know, everyone's like, oh no, the Tower. I go, no, with Tower cards for me, given that this is a world situation, is like no longer having someone tell you how to do it. Like no one in your way. You get to rebuild, reinvent any way you fucking want. See who you want. Has a real single, liberating, very independent vibe. Because the Queen of Wands is here and she's my bitch card. She's my boss lady, but she's my bitch card. And she's a spider woman in this deck. She's very powerful. This is someone that goes after their dream. You're a go-get. So your world card here, for me, is more like just a bigger expansion. Like there's a lot of, because there's nothing opposing here. It's clear you're taken care of. It's clear it's give and take. But there's something new, bigger and better that you're working towards. And seeing that this Tower is here with the Hermit here, there's like nothing that can stop you or scare you. You know where your source is. The Hermit knows there's nothing outside of the self. You're the source. If you want a good link for that, I saw a most amazing video today about things like that. But it's like your dreams, your wishes come true. You've been praying, whatever you're manifesting because you've worked at it or had actions about it is coming in because you're motherfucking strong. This bitch is next to the Seven of the Wands. Boom. It's kind of, you have the respect as well for whatever you do. But there's a fun vibe involved right now. Maybe it hasn't been fun. Maybe that's what the new thing that's coming in. Because there's a lot of like lightheartedness, more playfulness coming in. Like people coming towards you that actually have something to offer that's give and take, that's even, that's up on your level. I think why I feel solo vibes here or more of an independence is when I see my bitch card here and the High Priestess, well, yeah, and then the Hermit's right there, like, I know. There's a charm to this. There's a really really warm charm, and it just kind of comes like comes whirling right in. And then you're like, yeah, let's party, and you're like, how about it? It's been a little dry. Perhaps, you know, because you've been in the process of rebuilding. Because you've been in action already about this. You're boss. But what you're going to start to see is more play. And that someone, you know, like there's like offers being extended to you or gifts or people wanting to. Though you're very independent and solo here, you're taken care of. Like you're like almost a diva, almost like the star, like the platform's mine, but not egotistically. You know the difference, because there's a Hermit card and there's a Tower, because you've been through a lot of humbleness, of levels to get there to see that. But this is a really fun vibe, and it's like gonna come on rolling on in, because there's a lot of fun here in partnership and love and fun and play. adult play, maybe perhaps if you want to, but it's light-hearted, it's light. It's not all in your face and passionate and controlling and rules. There's none of that here in any of the partnerships I'm feeling here on the table that you're involved with or that come at you that the new journey brings. Sweet. Let's check out your images. So this is what I'm looking at. So remind you of the first row here. This is so fun, this card right here. I can love this card. It's very, very nice. It's very aligned. It's very like-minded, chill, no agendas. It's just chill. And this is like the whirlwind in which it comes in. And it's happy. It's like singing. It's like celebrating. These gold little streaky poos, you know, here. It reminds me of, you know what this reminds me of is, this is the vibes I'm picking up on, is the ammonite. So this is what I mean, real soul-oriented connections. Look at, there's even the spiral here in the object. Look at the spiral here as the world cards depicted. Look at the energy you stir up. There's a lot of spiral here. But yeah, it's giving me ammonite vibes. I just thought I'd point that out. I was just like, wow. Because this is, like I said, it was really grounded to feel this. But look at the eyes of this. This is fun here. I love the stars, the ideas, how you manifest. Look at all the portals, the bubbly vibes, the celebration, how this card wanted to reveal itself, the Sex of the Pentacle, how you're creating flow in your health, your beauty, your finances, your materialness, how you manifest money, the trade, your trade, how you're just taken care of, your barters, well, however the energy comes, how it flows to you back and forth, as evident here with the Six of the Cup. And here you are as the high priestess, always taken care of. Yeah, there's a real nice give and take here. And before we get to the Tower and the Knight of the Cup there at the end, these three were grouped sideways. So let me turn them around so you can see the beauty of this powerful lineup right here. So you're in action already. You've been in action. You know, this is not a new concept, a new revelation. I'm sure you're fucking boss lady right here. You're on fire. You're in your power. Look at the sassiness of the star. That's your wishes come true. Your blessings coming in. What you wanted to manifest, it's in reality now. It's very passionate, very boss lady. Very cabrona, very... It's another big dick energy card, which we know we saw in another pile. Pretty evident. But it's a very beautiful strength card. Look at that beautiful Seven of Wands. Very powerful individual here. And you know you are. So this right here, you know, this particular tower too, and I see this, you know, there's a lot of, because when I see towers, when I see people jumping from towers, or they're coming out of the tower, it's like, like when you pour water on the ants and they all scramble and shit. It's like these people that have been fake, or last remnants of debts that need to, come off of you and move away from your life. It's just the last residuals, because I don't think like the tower is like a doom card. Because technically, you already have the next card over here in the tarot in process, and you're doing it. It's coming in. Because, the hermit knows, like, fuck that. I could always rebuild. This is just that it's an invitation for me to reinvent, rebuild, re-see whatever your reword has been in this world, past world cycle. Because you're going to have offers, funds coming in, little loves coming in. It's going to be fun, and there's actually people that's going to want to give, like, generously, like, fun wise, because you know who your heart is. You're not giving away your heart to no one right now. No, you're in your bliss, but you can have fun in your bliss. That's all I'm saying. But there's more about this, but individually it will change for people. So if you want your own details, you want your own reading, reach out. We can do one-on-one. And you know the promo of the table? Have a deck land on one. Get a deck, have it land on the table. Blessings. Win-win. Up to you. Thanks for watching. This was a real fun vibe. I enjoyed it. I mean, really. The spirals. The chance of that, like, really, really. Even over here in the star card, you see like those intertwining of, well, it's throughout his deck is like that. It's everywhere, but it's interesting that these oracle cards would be paired. That's what I'm saying. So, yummy, yummy. Let's put it in this eyes. I really like this imagery. So salute, much love. Here's choice 3. It's really high gloss, the card, so it's really beautiful. Look. That's quite a tribe. Look at that beautiful tribe representing this particular world card. That's paired with the lovely, smooth and silky, what they call pistachio calcite, like this light green, limeish calcite. Oh, I just love the feel of calcite. Very smooth. What is underneath this particular world pile? Let's put this aside. Okay, and the oracle cards. Yeah, she's probably over here. Oh, this is an interesting image. I love her. Let's see what's underneath. Oh, magic, magic, magic. He's probably part of that tribe too. This here. Ooh, very nice. Look at this. So I'll zoom in here. Okay. So I'm going to flip and throw some tarot, get into the messages. I mean, what do you see? This is a really beautiful vibe here. Okay, I'll get to the tarot part. Wow, okay. Let's get some tarot involved. There's always something that I notice in cards. I could own years, right? And I'll gaze and I'll look. And there's some things that are funny that I've never seen before. Because everybody is always like, that's why I love these cards. They're true oracle cards. Like there's never any like meaning, even if they return to the table. Sometimes it's an obvious one that some of them, with having them so long, have real direct messages that, you know, that are there most of the time. Wow, why are you so shy? Okay. Come on. Let's have a story here with this world card, because it's really tribe-ish, and these portals that are in this card are, they're so dynamic. What I'm seeing, it's very fiery. But okay, let's see, anything else? Let's see what we got here. What's happening a lot across the board is decisions to take a journey away from, to choose self, to leave collabs, partnerships, jobs, situations that have been long-standing ties with, or patterns that have repeated, and you know it's with a lot of, it's ties with a lot of people. And it's kind of like, the feeling here is like you want your own path. It's like there's something about like you haven't been smart enough, or you don't know better, or it's not the norm what you're going to choose to do to free yourself, or it's just tearing down very old paradigms to try out something that is really, really bold. And this might need more tarot here. You see here, you've had a lot of blow to your ideas, perhaps, your intellect, ways you might do things. There would, say if you were to choose certain things, you would be disappointing others, or their opinions have been weighed on you so much, or you have that thing they called guilt, which you choose to create. That, to me, that's not even a real thing, guilt, if you really think about it. So it's almost like coming out of a very dark, hidden place, where here you have a lot to give and say, or, you know, it's like if you don't even know what it is, you just want different, you want out, you want truth, you want your own march. It's kind of like, because there's a couple card here. Well, because it could read two ways. Because sometimes I read it non-partnership wise, and then somebody that's single. But there was some kind of persuasion here, like old ways. See, there's a Queen of the Sword here, and then there's a King of the Cup here. Then there's the Hierophant, and the Three of the Sword is here. Now, up above is the Five of Cup and the Ace of Sword, as if whatever your experience has been through this journey that this world card represents, which I told you, it's the breaking away of tribe, it's a breaking away of people, or where you've been bound, or where it was said you had to be or stay bound to whatever this is, that has brought you really great disappointment, that has brought you self-doubt, that's attacked your self-worth, that has attacked your voice. And then the Ace of Swords is here. Told you there's these aces. The Ace of the Sword is not easy, because that's dealing with some harsh truths. It's dealing with expansion, a whole different mindset, a whole different path of thinking. It's a little bit harsh, the Ace of the Sword, sometimes, especially when it's pointing towards the fire or the friction or the whatever the opposition is going to bring to you when you choose your path. When all it's ever brought you is the Three of Swords, the sorrow. The Hierophant, I told you at the beginning of this video, is also popping up in people's card readings, and there, here he is. It's like, do you want this? Or do you want to go forward? You don't have to stay bound to anything. There's no devil here. And remember, if you've been following me, the devil was all over the table. I would say this, he started showing up March-ish, really strong during May through summer. It was really bizarre to see the same cards come up. But here you have the Hierophant. You know, are you going to choose you and your higher? What's going to get you out of the rut? You're going to come out of the cave? See, the choice is yours. See, for you, you're in like this debate whether I choose it or not. Because it's a lot. It's a lot coming at you. Because you have a lot of fears about this going forward, away from tribe or away from a work situation, not even a work situation too. There's something, it could be, it's a lot of people. It's like a whole, no, just not like one. But it's like, because someone said so, you thought your cup was going to get full. You thought, oh, that was my dude of my dreams or whatever. You had this harsh, truthful reality to come towards you. I'm just giving examples. It doesn't have to be that. It's whatever it is for you. But it's that kind of a energy pool. I'm not just going to leave it like that. I need a few extra cards here, because there's a lot of fire and friction here, like a lot of budding. It's a lot of mentality that you're dealing with right now. Because here you're trying, like there's a heart thing going on, and then there's the mentality thing going on. No wonder the green calcite, because I think it kind of affected your health. When it affects your health and you're not well with the physical being, it's kind of rough when life is coming at you and you know you want to this, that, you know, to go forward. But there's, this right here has a lot coming at you. So if house involved, I mean, you can only do so much. But if you create the vision that you want to go forward, there's always a solution. Let me give what's a little forward here, because this is heavy. And, you know, I know it's taken a lot of strength. It's like, but you're strong. I get it, but you're exhausted. It feels like depletion, exhausted, like if there's no way out, or someone said so and you have to. It's a very interesting vibe. I mean, please leave a comment if you chose this, and let me know if this vibes with you. Or write me, DM me on Instagram. Okay, forward. Yeah, there's a devil card here that flew out. Like, what's like I told you it's heavy. It's you're facing some boundness, like I just said. If you're dealing with devil, well, fuck, it could be your own. It could be them. It could be many people. Devil's big. It could mean a lot of different things. It's a big card when I see it on the table. It's a very strong energy pulling card for me. Because interesting, the priest is here too. So it's like, fuck, that's not easy to be deal with. Forward, please. Yeah. You're going to have to choose to take that step, take the opportunity, take the voyage forward. You go forward with this Ace of the Sword truth. That's going to take a lot of courage, but the Three of Wands is right here. Don't think that you missed the ship because it's appearing. It's right here. Or if you felt you missed it, no, you didn't. Maybe it wasn't the right ship to get on, but now that it shows up, there's one here. So again, if you chose this pile, let me know. Because this is the type that it'd be nice to have a reading, reading with you. If it's a concern or there's something really heavier going on, we can break it down into detail, one-on-one. So, you know how to get in touch with me. Let me show you the images, and then you're going to see what I mean, okay? Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. So I'm going to zoom back in. Get closer to the images. So see, you can even feel the sorrows, the caviness, the trying to figure it out all the time, the not, the blows to the ego, it's just a very heavy vibe. Even the two valves, it looks like, it takes my breath away. Like, kind of, if it affects your health, please do choose yourself. Nothing or no one's worth it. There's a green calcite here. Because look at this crazy ass tribe, though. It is actually a very fun world card, actually, compared to the other world cards I have seen around. This is tribe, but look at all the different. It's an interesting, but man, look at this. I mean, what do you see? This is your reading. This is what you chose. A lot of which the going forward is you gotta face your own demons and fears. When you stay here, because it feels like you've been here very long. Remember, this is the world card. This is like the process that when I see this appear, it's like, whoa, what the fucking journey. Well, look at this 5 cup card though, okay? Just look at that. Well, it's your choice now. See, this is in action. I'll turn the sword up. See, but look at what's above. Look at this shit right here. You know what this always reminds me of? This reminds me of like the selenite towers in the background, right? Doesn't it look like a selenite tower? It's what it always reminds me of when I see this card, because it's your choice. You know, if this was share in Moonstruck, I'd slap you and say, snap out of it. Look, mira, look. And look at all those beautiful orbs around it. There's this right here. This is possible. All right. Here's the Ace of the Sword. Let's go over here and look at it this. Let's bring it over. We'll put it here. Okay, we'll just put it here. That looks very sharp. That's some sharp harshness right there. But it cuts. Something has to give. Okay. Here is the devil. This is wicked, because you see this face right here in the back of this dude's back? In this particular card, there's no chains that you can see. It's a very interesting depiction, but it's fucking wicked. So, understood when it's devil energies. And these are also two strong characters as well. That's what you've had so far. Or will you choose you higher and experience this? Moving a new direction, taking a new opportunity. It's going to take some fucking balls, because devil energy is very, very binding. Addictions, lies. Always know devil looks so enticing and yummy, but once you see it and the gig's over, it's over. But there's a real boundiness to it. It could be a lot of things. I could go on and on about this one right here. I can. But you get the point. I already gave you the message. But this is where the power is right here. This one right here. This is the freeing card right here. This 3 of Wands. So much love. Salud. Breathe. I'm going to breathe. If you want a personal reading, get in touch with me. Thank you for watching. Isn't this a fun world card? It's all abstract. It's kind of it's a very interesting world card. It's really fun. This is one of the funnest decks I have. It's so psychedelic all over the place. It's really pretty. And this is paired with the Kiwi Geode. And the Oracle. I like that. This one always cracks me up. Okay. There's more? Okay, let's see. There's one more. Let's see what's here. Ah, I like her. So we'll put this right here. And there's one more. Ooh. I don't think he's ever made it to the table. So let's go in. I'm going to go in close up so you can see what's on the table. And then I'll get into the tarot messages and a little bit about this. The expression of this card always cracks me up. I don't know why. I didn't used to like this card right here. I'm like, can I just leave it out? And then it just would pop up and I went, okay. But I really do like this one right here. This is really pretty. And then we have kind of a little yama-ya action. This is really nice though. Wow. There's a lot of imagery you can see if you gaze into this image. But that's what's here so far. So we'll see what the tarot has to say. Oh, look, there's a pile here that was there. I love when that happens. They're just like, boom, they're just laying there. So far, the Wheel of Fortune, there's a change. Oh, this is interesting. These are upside down. I'll take them when they're upside down. I usually don't read reverse, but this is straight up reverse. So, oh, okay, that's why. Let me take a look at this for a minute. Because there's like a, this will make sense because there's a power couple here and there's a person here. This is very, there's a good change here. I like that these are upside down because this is very, very power dynamic with with people here. Because what's upside down is the Three Swords, the Queen of the Wands, the Two Pentacle, the Queen of the Sword, and the King of the Sword. So there's like a power couple here. So maybe for some of you, there's been a person of the past that it's finally ending. That's given you lots of grief, lots of pain, lots of sorrow. Maybe perhaps this is like divorce oriented, or there was an affair or you just, whatever the situation was. For the most part, when most people separate or whatever that goes on, it's usually that, but it's not necessarily, especially the vibes I've been tuning into these days. It's more for the choosing of you. That's what I'm seeing a lot of. But this one was really strong. This is something that you have been contemplating for some time. And there's Yamaya here, and this is like a card of journeying, of saying, tossing what's no longer, or simplifying your life and going forward no matter what, like choosing you no matter what. And it's very focused and it's very freeing. And the beauty of this imagery is that Yamaya is guiding. The way is like no worries, no concerns. It's like a complete letting go. Depicted on this world card as well. There's a lot of hands. And the hands are not clenched. They're open, they're free. Interesting that there's two in the middle. So it's kind of like, you know, breaking free of any connection here that was a power struggle towards you, opposition towards you, a choice of the heart and your well-being to move to something, because it was heavy-duty balancing here. But there's some kind of extreme changes that are either coming or they've come already and you're maneuvering. And again, you know what I'm not seeing? In any of the piles are cups. Maybe one was cup-like, but there's no cups. It's all been everything but cups. In every pile there is not really, well, no, I take that back, there was one. But it's like, this is real chargy and vibey. To me, it's like power struggle. But it was very hurtful and created sadness and pain and all of that in the heart space where it's attacked. It was a block for a while, it seems here. Well, that's changing. You have a beautiful Wheel of Fortune here. So let's see what that's bringing, because I can't leave that like that. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about if you chose this. It's like, you're not going to take me down with you. Shit, I'll go solo. Look, the traveler here on this boat depicts him solo. Choosing self. Scraping whatever doesn't belong into the sea. And there's a huge trust as you're guided out of the situation. The oracle image is stunning. So beautiful. I was looking at this and it kind of gave me like H.R. Giger vibes. Definitely not a piece of his, of course, but just the middle piece of the mouth somewhere. I mean, I can't even begin to talk about this. Is what I'm because I'm feeling the relief to be away from whatever this is that you've been through or what this represents. Forward, please. Thank you. Anything else? You're not on my table, don't tease me. Yeah, it's like, most of the time when I'm looking and gazing in these images, it hits boom real quick, right? So it's almost, when I'm feeling this, is like I'm almost saying like, you, though this has been going on, have not wanted to look at this. It's kind of like you didn't want to do the work. You didn't want to believe it was true. You really didn't want to believe it was true. Whatever this drama is, or what this three-sword matter is, this pain, sourness, like, it's very sour. Because there's like a lot of health issues, vibey too, possibly, if you're one of them. They'll subside when this vibe is burnt to the ground at ash. you know, like really put to death. But I asked what was going forward. Let's see here. Let's keep going, shall we? I just had a moment because I'm looking at this card going, wow. There's going to be a lot of clarity here. A lot of healing in the words that perhaps you didn't say, maybe words you said, more maybe what you didn't say, what they said. Or, you know, you're seeing the wisdom also of staying quiet, because there's value in that. So let's see what's forward. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so I'm shuffling. And just know, if you ever had a reading or you see it, things like to fly over cards. And I mean, what better than to, on top of the Wheel of Fortune here, comes the Death card in the full. Yay. See? This confirms the Yamaya vibe here, the Traveler card, the Oracle card, the Journey card, which would kind of be like the Six of the Sword in Tarot. But in this case, this person's alone. Or it depicts that this person's alone on the journey. Going forward with simplicity, with minimal, with just guidance, like focused on whatever comes ahead, just as you leap in this full card. And then there's, I love seeing this Death card, because it is a beautiful solstice vibe as well. Over here it's the winter-ish, as you see the sun, and I'm like, yay. For a lot of people, this is fucking summer for real. They'd be in a tank top and shorts out there. So anyhow, you can, when you see the image, you'll see why, because it's on mountain slopes and it depicts snow. And I love this card during, you know, the winter season. It's my wintry, vibey deck. So there's a Death card here and the Full card here. I love it. You're ready. Okay, when the phone stops on its own, it just does. So it was time to share the imagery. Okay, so you remember this. So for me to say this, there's a lot of openness here. See, it's creating realms here, different portals, surrenders, open, it's let go, it's a new world to you. This is a double world card to me, even triple. This one right here, this is like, I always think of him as like he's like, because it looks like the eyes are kind of reddish, you know, and it's just like this person's had it. But not like, you know, there's light here, you know, there's light right here. There's like a portal, there's a crown and back. So it's in the process. This is a very sweet card. This has just been always been one of my enduring images in this deck. Because it's always, for me, it's the Traveler. It's the one that takes that adventurous journey, just trusting, doing their own thing. Look at the heart, though. I'm trying to get in here. Look at the heart. So the vision isn't so emotionally reactive. it's the heart connecting with the mind seeing how he's letting out the steam, surrendering, going out there, going forward in your magic. The sea is, for the most part, appears calm and flowing, and Yamaya is like guiding the way. So beautiful, this card. After all of this, that's a lot. It's a lot. This is powerful, bold, head-butting type of energies. Swords. But I'm glad these are all upside down, especially Boss Lady right here, Miss Firewoman, my bitch card. This is where this is the path or the journey that you're choosing, the change of which is coming to you. When I asked what's forward, these two came out of the deck. So you're ready to take the leap. You're ready to rebirth. You're ready to bury it and die. Look at how beautiful the snow captions. Look how I said it's more my winter deck. I want to tune in here. Look how happy the little Scully dude is. And look at the beautiful change. I'll tune in on the words. Oop, there we go. Come on. I'll tune in on the words. I love this figurine, right? I love the figurines right here. How he uses this image. She's a 9-cup woman. Just reminds me of yoga, my yoga practice, and, leaping through. There she is this way. And the full moons. Oh, it's just, I love this artist so much. Okay, so there's a lot of change going on. Would you please give yourself a break? I know a lot got stirred up here. So if this is the pile again, where if you want a personal reading, get in touch with me, because this is like, wow, vibes. Dude, I didn't even say anything. I'm like, wow, look at this card right here. Let's bring this in here, because this is power land right here. So these are your power cards. And so is this one, like being taken care of, like having flow and trust and guidance, but you got to like do the act. You got to do it, right? You got to say, fuck it. And then look, this is you, this is like, yay, making peace with the serpent. Yay, as serpents aren't bad. And look at this, look at the spirit down below, like, like, nope, you're not choosing that. You're choosing the union. You're going to come out of that. It's a really interesting depiction. Like, you just see what you see. That's what I'm showing it to you. But over here. Let's put you over here on top of this. And let's remove the stressy cards and move what I love about this reading the most. Okay. All right. Let's get this dude in the picture now. Because guess what? You're going to see that it connects with this right here. See how it connects? See how this journey connects? Okay, look at the intensity of the imagery of this one. I mean, see what you see for yourself. That's like, I don't say anything about when I use these. But tune into the mouth area here. that's interesting right in here. Okay, so as I back away, what do you see then? As I back away. This would be a very, very nice card to gaze into. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot coming up for you. There's a lot that's arising. It's a very powerful card. A lot's been stirred up here, and it's causing you to journey. It's causing you to go forward. Leave territory, pick up and leave location, pick up and just leave out of something. But this is out of the stressor line, because look at this world card here. Those hands in the middle are depict the let go. See, there's a world here and then the world over here. And then look at these two portals here. This one has also a world inside. And this one in the bottom is a crossroad. Let me see. There's the crossroad one here on the bottom. And then there's 3 worlds depicted on this card. It's a very interesting depiction of the world. So, again, much love, salud. Thanks for watching. I would love to get more in depth here. If you chose a comment, please, because it's a very interesting vibe here. But what I love is this. This is sweet. This is freedom. This is breakthrough. This is rebirth. Don't need to know everything. Thanks for watching. You know how to schedule a reading one-on-one. I'll leave you with him too.